During an interview with Hill TV, Donald Trump decided that it was a perfect opportunity to attack Jeff Sessions again. And so he claims that I don't really have an attorney general. Let me give you his exact quotes. There it is. I don't have an attorney general. That was one of his quotes.
I mean, it's such a Trump quote because on one level, what does that even mean, right?
By the way, like, he's not your attorney general. He is the United States Attorney General. So to some extent, like he doesn't understand what the role of the attorney general is. He thinks that the attorney general is a publicly funded personal lawyer. That is not what the attorney general is supposed to do or act as, you know?
Yeah, so if you're trying to understand it as a rational person and any president comes and says, I don't have an attorney general, you'd be like, oh my God, what happened to the attorney general? Is he okay? Like, was it a car accident? What happened, right? So then you go, okay, all right, so he's not a normal president. That's his way of attacking his attorney general, which let's again pause to note that if any other president was actively attacking his own attorney general, it would be the biggest scandal by an order of magnitude. For Obama, Bush, Clinton, etc. What do you mean you hate your own attorney general and you think, he said at one point in another interview, what kind of a man is he?
Oh my God.
It's just unreal.
Okay. So just to remind everyone in case you forgot, the reason why he hates Jeff Sessions so much is because Jeff Sessions had to recuse himself from the Russia investigation. That's it. He wants Jeff Sessions to defend him and wants him to essentially break the law. I mean, Sessions did the right thing in recusing himself. He doesn't do a lot of right things, but he did the right thing in recusing himself here. And that's why Trump hates him. Now, he also gives other reasons for why he's upset or angry at Jeff Sessions. He says, it's very sad. I'm not happy at the border. I'm not happy with numerous things, not just this. Okay, so he's not happy with the border. What do you mean? Jeff Sessions gave you everything you wanted with the border. He went on tour talking about how the zero tolerance policy is gonna be a fantastic deterrent. I mean, he played along with you. Why are you upset with the border?
No. So let me explain that. So first of all, again, it's a total Trumpian sentence. I'm unhappy with the border. At the border. Okay, all right, fine, let's get past it. Okay, Mr. Border, I am so unhappy with you. Okay, so why is he doing this? Because his advisors have told him, hey, dumbbell, you keep saying that you don't like Sessions because he recused himself from an investigation about you. If you fire him, it will clearly be obstruction of justice because you're unhappy that he didn't block an investigation of you. So what should you say? Next time we know that you're a dumbbell and can't help it, and we'll say the thing about the Russian investigation, but could you also please add that you're mad at him about other things? Note to Trump's advisors, you must fill in the blanks. So he's like, oh, well, then I'm also mad at him at other things. No, guy, you gotta spell it out. He's like, okay, I'm also mad at the border. That's it, that's all he had. So a sophisticated denial would be, first of all, if he was capable enough to cover things up, and that's why I always said he's gonna get caught because he's too dumb to cover anything up, he would have never mentioned the recusal. Instead, he would have picked something else that Jeff Sessions had done slightly wrong, and not the border, because Jeff Sessions has agreed with him 110% at the border, so that's a poor example. He would have picked something that Sessions had disagreed with him a little bit on and go, oh my God, what I'm really perturbed by is Jeff's actions in regards to this. Look, he's my attorney general, but I've really got to consider this when I take into account his tenure here, and but we're considering all of our options.
Yeah.
And then later when you fire him, you'll say, oh no, it wasn't to cover up. No. It was because I was concerned about what he said about marijuana. I really think marijuana should be, up to the states.
Yeah, I mean, look, those are the dirty politics that we're accustomed to, right? Those are the, I guess, smart, strategic things that politicians do that honestly we find repulsive. But at the same time, it's a smart tactic, smart strategy. Trump isn't capable of that, you're right. And so there's something interesting about his transparency because it really does give us a sense of the way he thinks. At least we know what he's thinking. But at the same time, it also makes us confront the fact that our president is the least smartest person that we've ever encountered in politics.
Yeah, so he say, but again, he couldn't. So in another interview with the New York Times, of course, he had said, how do you take a job and then recuse yourself? It's extremely unfair. That's a mild word to the president. That goes to Anna's first point and the most important point out of all of this, which is he's not your attorney general. That's why he says, I don't have an attorney general. He's not supposed to be your attorney general. He's supposed to be the attorney general of the United States of America. His job is supposed to be to uphold the Constitution and enforce our laws, not to protect the political person who put him into office. But Trump, A, has never understood that. B, doesn't understand that other people will think that that's a problem, because it is a problem. It's not how our democracy works, it's not how our government works. But he's too stupid to understand that other people will say, hey, knucklehead, you seem to be doing obstruction of justice. He's not your attorney general, he's the country's. He's like, no, he's my attorney general. Why isn't he protecting me? And he recused himself. And now I'm so unhappy at the border. On the go? Don't worry, we got you covered. You can still listen to TYT at our new podcast network. Find us on Apple Podcasts, the Google Play Store, or at tyt.com/podcast.